Hello, everyone, and welcome. My name is Wahid Anwar, and so far we have learned how to identify, analyze, and evaluate risk. But risk management does not stop there. Okay, so once we know which risk matter most, so the real challenges begin. So deciding how to respond. So this stage is called risk treatment. Okay, so and you can say it's where strategies are put into action. Okay, so risk treatment is all about making the conscious choice. So, do we avoid the risk entirely? Do we reduce its likelihood or impact? Do we transfer it to someone else or accept if it's tolerable? Okay, and when it comes to opportunity, do we exploit them, enhance them, or share them with the other? Okay, so, in this video, we will explore a complete set of techniques for treating risk from avoidance, reduction, transfer, and acceptance to the strategies designed for opportunities like exploitation, enhancement, and sharing. So, we will also cover the importance of ongoing monitoring and contingency planning to ensure that these treatments remain effective throughout the product life cycle. Okay, so by the end of this video, you will not only understand the full range of treatment options, but also know how to apply them strategically to balance the trades and opportunities in your projects. Okay, so let's dive in and see how risks can be transformed from potential problems into manageable and sometimes even beneficial outcomes. Okay, so let's start. The first, we have risk avoidance. So sometimes the most effective strategy is to simply step away. Risk avoidance is the ultimate power move in risk management. So it's about eliminating the threat entirely by choosing not to engage with it. Okay, so here we have the definition: eliminating the risk by not engaging in the activity or changing product plan. So, how it works: modify scope, approach, or objectives. So, the risk cannot occur. Okay, so actually, this involves modifying your product scope, then approaches, or you can say objectives, so that the risk cannot even occur. So, it is the definitive action to remove all exposure to a specific threat. Okay, so next we have the example: avoiding risky suppliers by selecting only certified vendors. Okay, so next you can see I have also added the references from different books. You can check. Okay, so I hope this is clear. So next we have number two, risk reduction, or you can say mitigation. Okay. So when a risk cannot be avoided, our goal shifts to minimizing its impact. So risk reduction or mitigation is the most frequently used risk treatment technique, focusing on building resilience and robustness into your projects or operations. Okay, so here we have the definition: taking actions to reduce the probability or impact of the risk. Then how it works: implement safeguard controls or preventive measures. Okay, so you implement specific safeguards, controls, or preventive measures to either decrease the probability of the risk occurring or to learn its potential impact if it does. So this proactive approach aims to make the risk more manageable and less severe. Okay, so next we have the example. Okay, you You can see here installing fire suppression system to reduce fire damage. Okay. So next we have number third, that is the risk transfer. You can say sharing. Okay. So what if you could offload a risk to someone better equipped to handle it? So risk transfer is a powerful technique that allows you to shift the burden of a potential negative impact to a third party. Okay, so here we have the definition: shifting the risk to another party better able to manage it. Okay, so how it works: use insurance, outsourcing, contract, or partnerships. So this is, the accomplished by using formal mechanisms such as insurance policies, outsourcing certain activities, or structuring contracts and partnerships so that the another party legally assumes responsibilities for the risk. So the goal is to move the financial or operational consequences away from your organization. Okay. So next we have the example: buying liability insurance to transfer financial loss from accident. Okay. So I hope this is clear. After that, we have number four, risk acceptance, or you can say risk retention. Okay, so here actually you can see we have here the definition: conscious decision to accept the risk when mitigation is not, is not cost effective. Okay, so actually not, not every risk is worth a costly response. For some, the most pragmatic and professional decisions is to simply accept it. So risk acceptance, also known as risk retention, is a really deliberate strategy for the risk where the cost of the treatment outweighs the potential impacts. Okay, so how it works: document the risk, monitor it, and plan a contingency if needed. Okay, so the conscious decision to accept a risk must be formally documented. So this often includes a plan for ongoing monitoring and the a creation of the contingency plans that can be triggered if the risk does, materialize. So it is calculated and informed choice. So next we have the example: accepting minor IT downtime risk due to low business impact. Okay, so I hope this is clear. Okay, so next we have number fifth, risk exploitation, and bracket you can see for opportunities. Okay, so far we have focused on the threats, but what about the opportunities? So risk exploitation is the proactive strategy for ensuring that a positive risk is realized, and that you fully capture the potential benefits. Okay, so here you can see we have the definition: ensuring that a positive risk is realized. Okay, so how it works: take proactive steps to guarantee benefit realization. Okay, so it involves taking decisive steps to guarantee the benefit, such as making a strategic investment, assigning the most skilled resources, or you can say reprioritizing the task to the timeline. So the objective is to seize the opportunity and leave nothing to the chance. Okay, so here we have the example: investing extra resources to capture a new market faster. Okay, so I hope this is clear. Okay, so next, number six, we have risk enhancement. So risk enhancement goes a step beyond exploitation. You can say aggressive strategy used to actively increase the probability or positive impact of an opportunity. So this technique is for leaders who want to maximize their returns and amplify potential benefits. Okay, so here we have the definition: increasing the probability or impact of an opportunity. Okay, so next we have here how it works. So you can see strengthen drivers or enablers that make opportunity more likely. Okay, so you strengthen the drivers or enablers that make an opportunity more likely to occur are more impactful. So this could involves allocating additional resources, improving processes, or adding incentives to drive a more favorable outcomes. Okay, so here we have the example offering the employee incentives to increase productivity gain. Okay, so I hope this is clear. Next we have number seven, risk sharing. Okay. Actually, sometimes the best way to capture a large scale opportunity is to not go it alone. Okay. Risk sharing for opportunities is a collaborative strategy that involves partnering with the another party to maximize a positive outcomes and share in resulting benefit. Okay, so here we have the definition: sharing potential benefits with the partner to maximize results. So here we have the how it works for farm alliances, joint venture, or partnership. Okay, so this is achieved by forming formal alliance, joint ventures, or strategic partnerships. Okay, so by combining resources, capabilities, or you can say expertise, both the parties can increase the likelihood of the success and achieve a greater result than they could have individually. Okay, so here we have the example: two companies co-developing a product and sharing profits. Okay, so I hope this is clear. And next we have number eight, risk monitoring and contingency planning. So our work does not end once our treatment plan is in place. Risk monitoring and contingency planning are the final essential steps that ensure your strategies remain effective and that you are prepared for unexpected events. Okay, so this is the heart of proactive continue risk management. Okay, so here you can see the definition: ongoing oversight to ensure treatments strategies remain effective. Okay, so how it works: track risk, update register, trigger contingency plans if needed. Okay, so this ongoing oversight involves the systematically tracking identified risk, updating the risk register with the new information, and ensuring contingency plans are in place and ready to trigger. So this is the discipline of staying vigilant and you can say adaptable. Okay, so here we have the example: now monitoring weather risk with the contingency plans for project delays. Okay. Okay, so you have now learned how to not only identify and evaluate risk, but also know how to craft a definitive and a strategic response for each one, whether it's a threat or a threat to be avoided or an opportunity to be exploited. Okay, so these techniques are the bedrock for you can say effective risk management moving you from being a passive observer to an active and then decisive leader. So, the ability to treat risk and opportunities is a skill that will set you apart. Okay, so in our next and final lesson, we will focus on the continuous process of monitoring and controlling risk over the product life cycle. Okay, so I hope everything is clear. So thank you so much for watching this video. See you in the next video.